looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver, and it's third down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Should never jumped. Damn.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know, when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
And that last penalty makes his third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. Here's Carr to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
All the way for the
he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. That, folks, is a 94-yard punt return as his guys continue to pour it on.
Partner, the old rules about not fielding punts inside your own 10, those things are way out the window, aren't they?
Yeah, they say put your heels on the 10-yard line, but when you return it, maybe your coach doesn't stand down.
Fat
and goes.
boy,
Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Big boy out here.
Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there is really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now the Oakland offense heading back on the field to take over. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Carr. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Watch this, I'm about to stop him hard.
Back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Carr. Shakes up, and now the ball's out. Carr
Shake what your mama gave you. Misbehave you. I just want to strip you, dip you,
and the
dip
return here will go to the 31-yard line.
I don't even care if I get copyrighted.
It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothes?
That's my boy Lamar. I had to get that first.
But the biggest one, we got this. Hold on to the ball.
Oh,
damn it. Scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I just want to strip.
Here we go. To Pittsburgh.
On second down, it's Ingram. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
So we've reached halftime here on New Year's. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
My ball.
Not too many breaks ahead, according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. Fielded about a yard deep.
Come on, bro. Run, run, run.
And he sheds a tackle.
Yes.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
It's all about taking words and bringing them to life at halftime. I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Damn it.
And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board and get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for
tackles.
Baby. Pretty good deal.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He will not go down.
Have to retape those ankles.
A big time.
He said you have to retape those ankles.
And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Watch my tight end be right open. Boyle. Neck Boyle.
Throwing now. Jackson on first down.
He threw!
And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. That'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
He fell.
Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Oh, that's way
now, that was a whole
funny.
lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you,
Tight end better be open again.
Right, they are going.
Let's go, Nick.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
4th down. Here's Jackson. He may try and run for this. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Jackson now. Stepping, and he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score.
Where are you going?
A 5-yard touchdown.
Oh, my God. I got to watch that again. Oh, my. I ran through. All right, the fake spike. I run through. 52. Where are you going? Oh, my God, he nearly fell. I said, oh, that was skirt. I did a juke move. 25 is like, you could do the work. I did. Yo, 52, where you going? I said, let me run. I went, Like a Lambo doing a goddamn donut.
As his guys continue to pour it on.
Oh,
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson.
I didn't even change it. I'm trying to play on goddamn All Power, All Madden, one of them. That's what I play. I didn't change it though. I was just playing it real.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And he'll take this across the 25.
Should I intercept
yards
it?
up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, all right. I'm about to intercept
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back. But it will be a loss on the play.
Lucky.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
My God,
and now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go again.
On 3rd down, Carr.
What the hell? What?
Incomplete.
Be quiet. I'm on live. I'm live on YouTube. Stop cursing.
Right there on 3rd down.
Here's A.J.
And
Cole
watch
now. He's
your
been one of their
YouTube
few
get banned so you
bright
can't watch
spots
your
so
goddamn
far.
Kim Kardashian.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
I don't
And this
care
will do
about
the
your
job
foot.
nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
Go over there and step on
So
it.
well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
From where I am.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And now he's going to use his legs.
No!
And
Damn
he'll
it!
go
George
at the
Fat Boy
25.
comes up. Like,
Lamar
you
Jackson,
gotta
such
really
a threat
chill,
with
bro.
those legs, able to improvise and
annoying.
get the 1st. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Steps away to his left.
Me. Where you
Being
going?
chased out left. He's going to take off with it.
Pull up.
And he'll
Bro,
be taken
my
down, but
teammates in
not
my
before
way,
they work
dog.
it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
Come on, don't slip this
He'll
time.
buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right. That's caught inside the 20. They'll get
Stop the clock.
34 yards there.
Gotta stop that clock.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down.
And
Flushed
the best
out
one.
right. He'll run it. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Oh, damn. I don't know why he was running straight.
Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Just keeping the play alive.
Run!
They still can't get him. Touchdown, Ravens.
Oh!
So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game.
Oh! Mom, watch this.
Defense, offense, special team.
No, you did it.
Yes, I did, Brian.
No, you did it. Oh my God. Let me just run all the way down the field. Sit there. Grab my breath for a little bit. I feel like running. He wasn't juking. And once the X comes on, skirt, pull up. Hey. He started doing the orange.
It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach, he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Trying to improvise. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. They're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for two more. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for two when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A gain of 32 that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through, but in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Richard, 28 yards. And the Raiders able to eat just a bit into this sizable deficit.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. Well, they had held him pretty well in check, but if you recall back in the first quarter, you said they needed to avoid the big play. He finally gets loose.
And the thing about it, it doesn't have to be a bunch of big plays. Sometimes one big play can be enough. That's why it's tough to deal with a guy like that.
And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Geez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Josh Morrow. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. After the sack on first down, Jackson, and he's going to keep it here. And now running right through him. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long.
I got it.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Rolling, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Josh Morrow in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now it's Jackson dancing under pressure again, and down he goes again. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.